Hello guys, welcome back. This is part 2. Hopefully, to continue with my last video to teach you how to use the called dual moving average to do some back testing for the cryptocurrency. Actually, all the algorithms I use here, you can use euro for the future, also use it for the stock, right? Also, no matter it's a USA stock or the China stock, no matter what, because the strategy is like that. Okay, we'll continue. Like I said, this initiate will only run once. When in the back testing, the major purpose of this one, just try to initiate some parameters layer. So later on, for example, this is context. If you are familiar with the class definition of the Python, you can think this one just like a self. Okay, so whatever your value give to the name here, you can be passed to the other function. Like you can be passed to the handle. Also later on, it can also be passed to the analyze. Okay, so here just this context is by default the variable, just like a global variable, which can be called by all function here. And this handle data will be called every period, even either per minute or maybe daily, right? Also, these two also be the by default parameter you need to pass to it. Context just to store some information related to your cash, like your portfolio, likely some variable from the other function, right? And data usually just mean trading data. You can get the current data or you can get the history data, right? I will show you one by one how to do it. So because we are calling about, we are doing some calling, should be the called dual moving average. So we need to define what's the Windows length, right? So here I just give you an example. I define a short window for about 50. Our period will be about days. Okay, so short window will be about 50 days, or in the same time, a long window will be about 200 days. Okay, and for sure this parameter can change it. Also, you should when you do your real back testing, you should let it to run to use different parameter to get a final portfolio and do a compare layer, so you will know what is the best parameter for your environment. So here just take the 200 as a long window and 50 as the short window. Give you an example. Okay. Then we will do here. Remember we use this I as a counter. Initiate when this back testing beginning, you will be 0. Then every time this handle be called, you plus 1. So I just leave this one as an internal counter. So you record how many times this handle data be called. Okay. So the reason is why we need to, when less than a long window, we need to return. We do nothing, because if this function on the bar is not reach the long window yet, you cannot do anything. You cannot calculate the average, right? So if you do it, maybe you'll cause some exception. So that's why I need to use this one as an internal counter and to put condition here. If internal counter less than a long window, we just return, do nothing here. And then after this internal, after we reach enough the history data, we can go ahead to do some calculation here. Because short window is less than a long window, right? So for sure, if this internal counter already greater than the long window, it's for sure you should be greater than the short window as well. Okay, so here I just to calculate the two average. First one, this data. This is the important thing I told you. One of the data important method called history. The other is called current. Current just get current information. History just get history data. Okay, so you can see here. First, you need to tell the function what kind of the symbol you try to get back. Here, just be the LTC USDT. Then what kind of information you need to get back. Okay, so here I just need get price. Sometimes if you want to get multiple field, right? So you need to put it in a list. For example, if I want to put get the close CLOSE, remember this data can only get about the still get OHLCV. So open, high, low, close, volume, right? Price is equal to close. So just remember that. So if, for example, if I want to get back 3, I should use this one as a list to get it back. Okay, but here we only need to get 1, so I don't need to use list. I just give an example to let you know how to get back multiple field in the same time. Then bar count just means how many bars. Just remember I showed you yesterday. Each one has a bar. This one called bar, right? So how many bar? Each bar for one period, right? So here it just means how many days in our case. So I get a bar, for example, I get back about 50 days. Then T just means here should be here example is not for the date, is for minutes actually, because T means minutes here. If you use days, you use 1D, okay? Because here just frequency. So here I want to use the minute to as example. So here just means 200 minutes, also 50 minutes, okay? So here just mean get back about 15 minutes, and frequency is this T is minute, okay? So here so many, that's 50. This will return a pandas, the data frame, the type. But because here's only one column, so actually it's not data frame, it will return a series. If you are familiar with pandas, you know there's 2 major data type in the pandas. One is called the data frame, the other is called series, right? Series just you can think about is one column data, while the data frame is multiple columns there. So here, here is return about 50 length the series there. So it has an internal mean function, just mean to calculate the average. So you return a float number, then we just give this name, this value. Okay, then we do the same thing for the long average, moving average. Okay, so here we can get a 2 number. One is for long window average, the other for the short window average. Okay, and then we need to do some condition to know what should we do. First of all, we need to get about currently price. Remember, there's 2 major functions. One is called history. Get history data. Actually, here also include the current, because the last one, all you use call it, for example, if this called DF, right? So if DF -1, that means this one is equal to current, okay? Because the -1, you know that Python list, right? -1 means last one is the current. So here, counting backward, beginning is current, okay? So here just get current the price. Here again, we can use a list if we want to get back multiple column, multiple field here. So compared with the history and current, you can see we need a current context asset, need the price, but we don't need the bar count because current only has 1 bar count. Also, we don't need a frequency because always get the latest 1 bar, right? So no need a frequency. Okay. Then we should do something. The reason we want to keep the price because I want to record everything. Later on, when I do the analyze, I can just draw a diagram draw a graph actually to based on the record in each period you record. So here I record price, which means the current price. Also I record the price change. Price change you can see. First we define in the beginning this base price is none, right? But now if this handle data is the first one, then the base price will be our first price. And later on the second one, because this one is not anymore, so you will bypass this one. So then we can do this calculation. If you don't give it initiate, this will be 0. Then if you run this one, you just throw out exception, then cannot get a correct answer. So here I just want to try to record the price change of the LTC. LTC, right? The reason is that I want to build a benchmark, right? So you know that if you buy a Bitcoin, if you hold it for some time, the value may be up and down, right? The reason I want to do some algorithm, I just try to earn more money compared with the base, the benchmark. Otherwise, if my algorithm is lower than the benchmark, why I need to waste so many time, so many resources to run a program? I just buy a coin and hold it, and that's it, right? So that's why I want to has a benchmark for this price change. So later on, I will draw a graph. In the same graph, you can show two curves. One for the portfolio, if you use your own the algorithm. The other is called price change, which is benchmark of a Bitcoin or belong to the BTC. So you do a compare to see in the end which one is higher, which profit you earn more. So you know you need to use your strategy or no. Okay. So here is just something I try to record. Sorry. So here is just something I try to record. I want to record the current price. I want to record the current cash, because when you buy something, your cash will be going down. When you sell your position, your cash will be going up. Okay. Also, I want to record current price change. Remember, this is the price change for current compared with our base one. Then we will do the short average and the long average. Because the reason is later I will if I didn't keep this information, when this handle data finish, all information will be gone. But I want to keep them, so I want to save it. Later on, I can draw some graph or to for further analyze later. Okay. So here before I really need to send out order, I need to do some judge based on the condition, right? Sometimes because this catalyst is very good, you try to simulate the real scenario. In a real scenario, you may know that sometimes when you send out the order, it doesn't mean you'll be real trading right away. Totally depend on what's the money you want, and is there enough? If we want to buy something, there's enough people to sell something. Or opposite way, if you want to sell something, it's enough people to buy something, right? So you are not trading right away. It may just after some period, like some bar, then you begin to finally be trading. If you buy some big volume, it may take a longer time for finish your trading. If you buy small piece, maybe it's quick, right? This is just common sense. So here I just try to make sure you want to get back all the open order. Open order means you already send out the order, but haven't be really made the really trading yet. So it's in waiting list. So if you do have some open order, then I return, because I don't want to. Every time I just want to handle one order. I don't want to put a multiple order in the same list there, just to confuse or interrupt the previous one. Okay. So here I just return, just do a condition here. Again, the other is I want to do some condition, because when you go to the real production, you need to think everything carefully, because the strategy may be very simple, but you need to consider about all the different scenarios and to avoid your program be interrupted in the real production environment. Okay, here just another condition to see if this coin can be traded or no. Sometimes this coin cannot be trading, so you need to return, or it's in some special day handle data. This is especially important in the stock, right? Stock, you know that only open in the Monday to Friday. You don't open for Saturday and Sunday. So that's why this one is very important in stock. But for Bitcoin, they are always run 24 hours, 7 days per week, right? So sometimes maybe this one not so important. But anyway, I still put it here. And this is a good behavior when you do some real scenario. So you can use this set script for the stock, no matter what. So also I want to get more information. I need to get a current existing position. This one portfolio position, right? Just mean how many Bitcoin you already buy. Then this is the what kind of position, like a BTC or LSD. Then amount, you mean how many coin you have, right? So remember, this one can be positive way or be the minus value, or or be the negative value, right? Negative just mean you are trying to do short, and plus just mean you try to be long. Long just mean you want to buy more, and the short just mean you want to sell more. Okay, so here position can be either plus or be either negative. So here's finally, we'll go to our real strategy here. Actually, this is a key we try to implement in this handle data. But you can see we spend so many lines to handle some special exception. It's necessary in the real production again. If you don't consider about this so many different scenarios, your strategy may be perform good when you do back testing, but fail or performance very bad in real production. Okay, so here is very simple. If your short average greater than long, that means it's going up, right? Just like here you say, it's trying to going up, right? So the trend is very good. So also we currently we don't have any amount. It was zero. We don't hold anything. So that will mean we try to buy something. Okay. So then here's a lot of different function I can show you. One is called order, but all everything you can import it first in here, right? No matter it's order or order target, always import from this catalyst API. Order just means how many Bitcoin you want to order. Okay. You can also use the other called order value. That means how many money. Like 100, you can put $100. You can want to order $100 Bitcoin. Then system will help you to do the automatically calculation to help you to see how many amount Bitcoin you have, right? Then is called the let's see. What's the order amount? This is called order value, right? And I think it should be that is called order target. Okay. Oh, sorry. They are called percent. Okay, percent just means how many percent I want to order. For example, I have $100. I want to order percent 10. That means I want to spend $10 to order. That's the meaning. Okay. Then we go to this called order target. Target still be similar. You can see order value. Okay. That means I want to, no matter what previous it is, right? I want to reach this target. For example, I already have $10 value for the Bitcoin. Now I want to reach about 100. I just use a target and then put 100 here. That means I want to reach the target 100. But if I just put order value, then I should put 90, right? So here you can see the difference. Without target, that means your additional how many you want to reach. With the target, you mean no matter how many you already have, just make sure after the trading you should reach some benchmark. Okay. So here what are the target percent, target amount, target value. So totally 3 order for additional and 3 order for target. Okay, that's different. So here just mean, remember here the 1 doesn't mean 1%, just mean 100%. So if we want to reach about 50%, just put 0.5 here. So here just means if currently I see the trend is good, so greater than long, and also we don't have any position, then I try to order everything, put all my money in to let my position reach 1, which is 100%. Okay. Then here do the another opposite way. Let me currently is trend is not good because sword going down, less than long. Then also the position is I have some Bitcoin in hand. Then we need to make target 0. That means I want to sell anything. So in here you can see basically I just handle call long. It didn't let me our position should be positive. I didn't consider I didn't want to use this strategy to do the negative way. The negative way just means I will try to be short and try to sell something. Okay, so okay, so here you will know I didn't borrow the Bitcoin and try to sell. I just based on what I have in hand for the cash, do whatever I want. Just is a regular way. And if you do short, just like in the future, and later I can discuss more about that part. Okay, I think let's see for the part 2. And here I just define initiate, define the handle date, which will be run in every period. Then later I can just begin to write the analyze, also the call the run algorithm, and then we will let it begin to running. Okay, we will record that in the part 3. Thank you guys.